I'm Stacey Brooks for Short Takes with Pamela Hughes today. And of course, you can hear Pamela with Bruce St. James, 9 to noon here on News Talk 92.3 KTAR. Pamela, I wanted to talk to you about Robin Williams. We've been talking a lot about him this week, committed suicide on Monday. And I know this particular story touches you very close to the heart.
Yeah, it does. Last year, my sister's husband committed suicide shortly after their wedding. And the last year has been finding our new normal as a family, and it has been trying to be the support system for my sister as she struggles to find that new normal. Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, people have talked about Robin Williams, obviously very sympathetic. Mm-hmm. He was beloved by so many of us. Mm-hmm. But some people say suicide is a cowardly act. And I'm wondering, what's your take? Is suicide selfish?
Well, again, because I come at it from a very different perspective, having experienced what the other side of suicide looks like, the family, the survivors of suicide, it seems selfish. It's selfish when I look at the obstacles my sister has overcome, the obstacles that she's still overcoming, what it's done to our family. Somebody who decides to take their own life, they're only thinking about themselves at that point. They are in tremendous amount of pain and overwhelmed to the point where they feel like this is the only way to end it. Right. So of course it's selfish in that regard. But they get over the pain. What they don't realize is the pain that they leave behind. And what concerns me about the Robin Williams story this week, Stacey, is that everybody's getting to see the remembrances, the tributes. What a wonderful man he was. And I'm not denying any of those. What they don't get to see is the hell the family is going through. They've asked for their privacy, as they should get it. And the hell the family is going through, that's the reality of it. So anybody who may be on the cusp or who has thought about suicide, they're only seeing the good, the remembrances, the fact that everybody loved him. They're not seeing what it does to the family.
Which is one of the reasons I really wanted to talk to you today about this. There are people that are watching us that I'm sure could be having suicidal thoughts, suffering from severe depression, as Robin Williams was. 90% of people that commit suicide actually suffer from mental illness of some kind. What do you say to them in this moment?
Well, it's important to make a distinction. Just because you're depressed doesn't mean you're suicidal.
Right.
So the folks that are out there that have thought about it or who have battled severe depression and it's become an option for them, it's not an option. Suicide's never an option. It may not seem like it in this moment, but it will pass. It feels like you've got a jar stuck over you and the whole outside world can't hear you and understand what you're going through, but eventually there will be a crack in that jar and you'll be okay. You've just got to be willing to get that help. You've got to be willing to get better. It's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. There are tremendous resources out there. EMPACT, it's EMPAC, is one that helps the families, that helps the person who feels as though they're suicidal. There are resources out there, and if you don't owe it to yourself, you owe it to your loved ones not to put them through it.
I know it was really hard for you to join me today, and I want to thank you for doing that. If you have a question for any of our reporters or hosts, just shoot me an email. It's easy. It's shorttakes@ktar.com. I'm Stacey Brooks.